it's the Lego Detective, and today I'm gonna start back up my B-Daman reviews. So yeah, I recently got into B-Daman a little less than a month ago. Um, and yeah, now I can finally do some B-Daman reviews, and basically, I won't be doing any Lego reviews for a while because I'm kind of changing around my room. If you've seen some of my recent videos, most of them have been updates on my shelves, and there are still a lot of Legos that are in storage right now. Um, I'm not going to be doing a Lego review for a while, so I'm sorry. However, I will be doing a lot of updates. And once most of my room is cleaned up, then I'll be able to start back my reviews, and I'll finish some of my Batman reviews. And yeah, but for the time being, I have some B-Daman, and I have some anime action figures that I got, some Dragon Ball Z action figures that I got about 2 months ago, which I was never able to review because I didn't have a lot of space on my phone. And yeah, so anyway, this is my rarest B-Daman. This is Justice Ifrit from Crash B-Daman, and these things, like, they look like guns. So you have the trigger, and then it fires out of the barrel, and yeah. So anyway, let's start by looking at the box. So here is his box. We have Justice Ifrit here, his user, Hito Tamaga, number 27, synchro weapon system, number 27, Justice Ifrit. There's the logo for the show. Him using the hybrid cannon Takara, which is the name of the brand. How to use a synchro weapon and how you can connect to B-Daman. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see the face of the B-Daman right there. We have the parts of the B-Daman. We have a recommended combo with the B-Daman. And we have firing the B-Daman with the synchro weapon, playing Crash Tower, the parts of the B-Daman. And, yeah. So, yeah. Very cool box. Inside the box, you will also get a pack of springs. You do get 2 extra springs, and this spring right here, this is a little devil. You can see this whole paper is ripped up. I'm gonna guess that it said on this paper, like, well, some of these springs aren't the correct size. Yeah, this spring, I used this spring in the grip of the B-Daman, and there was another spring in this little section, slightly smaller, like a few rotations smaller and a tiny bit thinner. I put the spring in, I had to take apart the grip, and I'm actually pretty sure that a few of the pegs on the grip, they actually broke because I had to take apart the grip with all the gears and all the whatever, and then I had to replace the spring. It was such a pain. It took me like an hour to build this B-Daman, and over half of that was like messing around with the grip. So yeah, I completely ripped this up. I was so mad when I built this. I got this guy about a year ago, actually. But yeah, I'm going to be more careful next time. But yeah, do be aware, in this spring, there are some smaller springs used in the barrel. So yeah, you do get the instruction book on how to build him. And you do get a sticker sheet. I did apply most of them. A few of these down here are just applied onto the little wing blades. And it's just really small stickers. This sticker ripped, as you can see. And these just go on the feet. And I think, yeah, I lost one of these stickers. The other one would go on the grip. But yeah, I don't really like to apply all the stickers. This B-Daman has a lot of stickers, though. So, now let's start out by looking at the B-Daman. So here's the main central B-Daman. You can see the stickers. This Crash B-Daman, they looked kind of weird in terms of the face, and it is peeling. A lot of these stickers are peeling. You can see the sticker kind of came off. There are just a lot of stickers that just are coming off, and I just didn't really apply all the stickers. As you can see, this one's a bit crooked, this one's a bit frayed, this one, you can't really see it, but it's a bit crinkled. You can kind of see it. It's actually starting to come off a bit. It's just unfortunate because this is a really rare B-Daman. But yeah, this core is an insane core. As you can see, it has 4 prongs on each side. Those are the hold parts, so it's a crazy powerful core. And then you have a little drive strip in there, that little black thing. There's the back of the B-Daman. And you do get these little wing blade pieces, which they go in here, and then they tighten, and then they touch the hold parts, as you can see. Well, you can't really see it that well, but basically, if you watch these arms, the arms push in a little bit, and then when you put on the grip, when you put on the barrel, it's going to be a bit more compressed on the hold parts. So, yeah, there is the central B-Daman. Here is the barrel of this B-Daman. You can just see a bit more stickers, but you're sadly getting a bit, like kind of peeling a little bit. You can see that one right there on the end. There's the inside of the barrel, and these little pieces latch onto the hands of the B-Daman to connect it. And right here, these little prongs, oh, you can't really see that, they're actually little rods that go into these springs, and then they push, and the B-Dama pushes against them, so sometimes the springs will pop out a little bit. So mine was on display, like, I got this guy, like, last December. I'm filming this, it's, like, early November, so I've had this guy for almost a year, and, like, he was just on my shelf doing nothing. So be careful if you're going to display him, at least, like, exercise the trigger a bit, because his trigger, it gets stuck sometimes, and also, only this spring, it pushes up, but then this spring, it doesn't really push up that much, like, it pushes up like this much, and then this spring pushes up like that much. So, it's kind of weird. Maybe I just assembled it wrong or something. Sometimes the way that I fix it is sometimes, like, I take off these pieces, these rods, and then I kind of put them back together. But, yeah, it's definitely a very cool-looking barrel, in my opinion. Here is the grip. You can see Ifrit. This piece right here is annoying. You have all these little stickers that you apply. This is actually a red piece right here. It's a separate piece from this actual grip part right here. This is really annoying. They could have just made it in black. You can see right here it's all getting messed up, and all the little stubs of plastic where those were, it's kind of fading, which is just unfortunate. And also on the edges you can kind of see, and also over here because you're sliding it on. You have this little latch, that's how you latch it onto the B-Daman. This piece here latches onto a magazine. This right here, so you have the trigger, and it's connected to this piece and that piece. And this is the synchro weapons, basically. The synchro weapons, they latch onto the arms of the B-Daman where the wing blades would attach, and then they connect to the little trigger, so then when you fire, it fires that as well. And this back trigger is for support, so that you can press it. And as you can see, it kind of got stuck. That's because I had it on display, and there's probably all sorts of dust inside of the grip that kind of holds it up a bit. And the Crash B-Daman, the synchro weapon grips, you can actually slide off the grips. And if you notice, in order for this trigger to come out all the way, I have to push this all the way in. So it's definitely not a rapid fire grip. I guess that it's supposed to, like, increase power or something. But yeah, I have to push this in all the way. Most other grips, you only have to push it in this way, and then the trigger is completely out. But there are, like, 5 gears inside of this grip. But anyway, guys, now I'm going to show you how to assemble the B-Daman. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to assemble the B-Daman. So, first thing that you're going to do is you are going to take the grip, and it actually does slide in. You can have it left-handed like this, and it's a bit blurry, or you just slide it off. You can have it right-handed, and I'm not sure why this sticker is really long, because as you can see those little frayed areas, that's because, like, when you slide it off, those little bars are, like, pushing up on the sticker, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. But yeah, and then you have this little latch right here, which you just latch onto the B-Daman to keep it in place, and there's a latch on the other side, so it does work both ways. The barrel, you flip these pieces forward, peg it in, and then latch those on, and you take the wing blades, and you just slide them on, and there is Justice Ifrit, looking very awesome. So now let's do some test shots. Okay, so now we're going to do some test shots with Justice Ifrit. Just note, you do get one B-Dama in the set, and they are darker than the Crossfight marbles, and they're also a bit smaller. Not sure if the size is really picking up, because this is kind of not really a good background. This is a cardboard B-Daman arena, but in order to do a test shot and make it kind of be on camera, I can't do the whole thing, because this arena is really long, so I just put it on its side. And this is just the pieces for the Break Bomb Arena. But anyway, we're going to test it out. If you don't know Crash B-Daman, you can fit 1, 2, you can actually fit 4 right there. But this B-Daman is so powerful. He's literally like the most powerful Crash B-Daman. Definitely the most powerful B-Daman that I have, and it's probably going to be the most powerful one that I ever get. I'm not really sure if he's the most powerful B-Daman, but yeah, he's so powerful that these just fly off. So I'm only going to load him up with 2. But anyway, let's do some test shots. You can see kind of the little springs kind of compressing in there. Very powerful shots. The B-Daman are just rolling to the end. You can see that one really went up the wall of this cardboard, and that's because of the drive strip. Okay, so now I have a little pin. Just gonna set that up right there. Just see, and as you can see, he just split the pin open. Okay, so now I have another pin. I have 3 pins. I'm just gonna, he knocked that one down as well, and the last pin. There we go. And split that one open. So, yeah, he's definitely a very, very, very powerful B-Daman. So, there's my review on Justice Ifrit. He's a really powerful B-Daman. Very awesome, in my opinion. Would I recommend him? Yes. He is one of the, out of all of the Crash B-Daman that tend to pop up on eBay, he tends to be pretty expensive, like normally $35. You can find him for that much right now. So he's about as expensive as like Cobalt Saber Fire. I actually found him for $25, and that's why I got him. Otherwise, I wouldn't have ever gotten him. He's, like, obviously there's B-Daman such as Eclipse Dragon, like the special set, and Omega Bahamut, which are obviously much more expensive. But out of all of the other Crash B-Daman that tend to pop up on eBay, just single releases, not any special sets, this guy is like the second most expensive. The most expensive is like Rave Pegasus, who's like $40 or $50. But I think that for $35, he is worth it if you want to get him. But if you're not a power type user, if you like rapid fire types, I don't recommend him because he is extremely powerful and very hard to like shoot. The first few times that I tried to shoot him, I seriously thought that something was broken. And yeah, definitely be careful with the springs because I was literally unable to shoot him when I put in that bigger spring and I was just unaware. This is my first and only Crash B-Daman, however I do plan to get more. And I hope that you enjoyed this review, and please comment, like, and subscribe. I will be doing more B-Daman reviews, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.